Welcome and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to share with you what took place at Scott Peterson's first status hearing in the penalty phase of his case that took place today, January 21st of 2021, in San Mateo Superior Court in California. Scott's death sentence was overturned in August of 2020, so he's in need of a new sentence, and the DA's office has decided to pursue a death sentence for Scott for a second time. So, this hearing was to discuss the status of the penalty phase of his case. During the hearing, which Scott Peterson attended via Zoom from San Quentin prison, he waived his right to a speedy trial, and a new hearing was set up for the next status update on April 27th of 2021 at 10 a.m. Now, retrying the sentencing phase of Scott's trial is not the only issue the court is currently dealing with in this case. Scott is currently waiting to hear if he's going to get a whole new trial altogether, due to juror misconduct that was uncovered after his first trial. If the court decides he deserves a whole new trial, then the retrial of the penalty phase from his first trial will no longer apply. Because if a jury finds him not guilty of the murders of his pregnant wife Lacey Peterson and unborn son Connor Peterson in December of 2002, he will be released from prison. The judge said she received an unopposed extension of time in the habeas corpus proceeding, which is the portion dealing with the juror misconduct. But she will check with Scott every 3 months to make sure he wants to continue to waive time. Which sounds like, if he's granted a new trial, it isn't going to happen anytime soon. The judge said that the two portions of the case, the penalty phase and the habeas corpus phase, will be treated as two separate cases. So, no decision on a whole new trial for Scott yet, so stay tuned. Also, if you followed the case of little Evelyn Mae Boswell, whose egg donor was indicted by a grand jury back in 2020 for little Evelyn's disappearance and death, I have an update for you in that case as well. Megan Boswell has a court hearing scheduled for January 22nd of 2021, where the prosecutor on her case will be advising the court whether his office has decided to pursue enhanced punishment for the sentencing phase of her trial or not, should she be found guilty. According to the DA, the enhanced punishment they would be seeking would either be the death penalty or life without parole. Boswell's attorney also requested a change of venue in a previous hearing due to the extensive media coverage the case received. He said he believes they will need to seek a venue much further out from the county where they believe the crime was committed. So, the issue of whether or not a change of venue will be granted is also supposed to be addressed during this hearing. Now, no offense to her defense attorney, because I want her to get the most fair trial that she possibly can, so they can convict her and lock her up and throw away the key without worrying about her having grounds for an appeal. But that case was publicized all over. When little Evelyn was reported missing, everyone was paying attention, because Megan's story was off from the moment she opened her mouth to tell it. And everyone saw what was so obvious. Megan was lying. Then the story became a national sensation. Everyone wanted to know where baby Evelyn was. So, if he needs somewhere to go, where he can find a jury of people who didn't hear about this case, he may need to go super duper far out. Like, to another country far out. Like Siberia far out. And I don't know if that'll even be far enough. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, Scott Peterson's attorney may need to do the same. So, I'll be tuning in to see if Megan's attorney gets his change of venue and which planet it will be on, and I'll report it to you after the judge decides. Not that it matters which planet she gets convicted on, as long as she gets convicted. Sorry, of her alleged crimes. I keep forgetting that part. Intentionally. If for any reason this video suddenly disappears, along with any previous videos I did on this case, don't become suspicious. It could just be due to a YouTube glitch that occurred after the judge granted the change of venue. to a county in Michigan where nobody has heard of this case, like mine, where we have no idea who Megan Boswell is. And you never heard of me. Just go with it. Not that I'm implying anything. I just think it's important, as an American citizen, to do your civic duty when called upon to do so, even if it means that you have to give of your precious time, to serve on a jury, for a case you know nothing about. No matter where the venue lands, we need to start praying that she isn't lucky enough to get an incompetent jury like Casey Anthony did. I don't think I could take that again. That's why it's imperative that I get on her jury, to either help convict her or to hang it if necessary. Then I can finally write the book that I've been burning to write since Casey Anthony was found not guilty. How to hang the incompetent jury of an obvious murderer with just one finger. And for all of you who just went there, shame on you. For your information, I happen to know sign language. That's what I meant. Jeez, can't tell y'all anything. You go right straight to the gutter with it. And that's what I love about you. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you on my next video.